5-0 check.
Let's go. If I can ask, what's your drink of choice?
Alright, we got room on the computer. I've got things adjusted here.
What do you think?
I mean, vodka, bourbon, whiskey.
I think also.
So if I
Alright, that's answered. Let's see if the mission and the map commands are good. Excellent. Alright. Let's get the gig started. First by garrisoning off some of these AOs here. Let me turn down the music just a touch. There we go. Last call sign, good check. And get all that sorted. Alright, Op 2 is a go. First we started today with the OFCRA operation, which was quicker than the last one, but wow, oh wow, that was a good round to see. Now we're going to have another TSB operation where I'm kind of going back to my roots and pre-building some of these AOs as I decide how I want to get everything done here. So I pre-built some of these positions. I was going to balance it for how many players showed up. We're down to about, let's see, 35 for this one, numbers that I'm a little more comfortable with in TSB. That 50-player thing from last time was a little on the high end for me, but I'm still able to get things going. It also had some players that I normally don't see, and they usually don't play in my ops, so they don't know what to expect, and you know, some of the op concepts definitely kick their butts, but to each their own. People can always show up, and I'm also happy there's a good chunk of T0s in today that are going to be able to see, you know, more of what I do, and you know, hope they enjoy it, and I hope they're enjoying what they see in TSB. So we're gonna basically just add some infantry garrisons to these AOs. If I notice they go far on up, there's, I didn't see he was carrying a gun right there. I got a little concerned.
50 check.
Want to try to temper the frames a bit better for this scenario, but again, we'll see what we need to do here.
Command mobility vehicle.
And that should be good. Maybe another 2 or 3 guys. They're already building away at the fob. I just have no idea what they're building. But they, you know, have more of the same gear. I fixed the issue with the Logivics where they weren't giving stuff properly. And let's see. Let's top this off with another. I just realized my scroll isn't working. There we go. Let's get these guys going. First off, put a garrison module on them. Second, I want to attach them to that main garrison to help save a resource or two. And then just throw them around. But the garrison from the Zeus module has its own merits as well.
Alpha checking on 50.
And we're gonna get this team in as well. And then up here, I want to set up some sort of gun position.
High Command, this is High Command. Ground Command itself is asking if there's a command mobility vehicle that seats 4 instead of 3.
Negative. It's meant to be 3, and the quad bike, it's always been that way. Over.
Right.
Wee. Where are you? Just so I can get the brief over with.
I'm in the center of the compound. Just tap my shoulder when you want it. Give me about 2 minutes. Over.
Confirm. Squad leads. I'm at the northeast. Find me.
Didn't hear anything feedback about wanting a 4-man Vic, so I didn't provide one, but you know, I tell people, hey, if I'm gonna do continuations of things, you gotta tell me what you want, and no one ever tells me what they want. They just say, oh, the op was great, or they give a few things about, hey, I didn't like this about the op, but I'm like, but that's the main point of the op, you know, so I get caught in a little bit of a catch-22 there, but that's okay. Even though, and I would prefer the SPG-9 Vex to be used. But again, it's all dealer's choice. I don't like the 50 up there, but I don't think it's going to be any better right there. Actually, no, it is. Cool.
Squad leads, where are you?
if I just have these two AOs garrison, there's another AO up there I want to garrison. And then I told him just to tap me on the shoulder when he's ready to go. Again, I'm going to try to go for a less is more concept with this one, but I might get a little heavy in some of my garrisons here. Again, I'm always adapting my Zeus strategy, always trying to dynamically change it bit by bit because servers always getting upgraded, so I can, you know, always do new things with new capabilities on a server. Player bases, I don't want them to get stagnant, because if you always Zeus the same way, your players are eventually going to notice that, and then they're not playing against the concept, they're just playing against the Zeus's meta. And I just want to make sure everyone enjoys the op and has a good time, but I also don't want to get bored with my own style as well. So, we'll see how all that goes. Again, I'm going to get a 4-man patrol along both of these positions right here. And then the actual sector will be patrolled by a large squad. But again, this is all about, you know, finding where they're concentrated, taking them out, and then I'll have a few hidden positions around here and there to deal with them and so on and so forth. I'm also going to reduce most of the Mark 19 Grenadier positions. Instead, I'm going to use 50 cals and stuff because they seem to have a very difficult time with the grenade machine guns. I still have them set up in a few key positions, but...
Hi, Command, you back yet?
Yep, ready to give you the brief.
Hey, Firm, I have... fuck it.
I'm assuming this is you?
Hello, it's me.
Okay.
You?
Yep. Funny. Alright. Open up your maps. Here's how today's going to work. So you're at FOB Gondor. I selected that name based off of the fob that you built. And there are 5 objectives today on the map. The first 4 are 4 secure areas. You can see a little red oval that each one of them are in. Mainly in that area are 1 or 2 heavily fortified defensive positions that the Middle Eastern militia have dug in. But they also have patrols pretty much concentrated in those areas themselves. The second objective, which is the 5th, is to build a new cop somewhere in that green oval that kind of encircles most of the center of that area. You can do these in any order. Once the cop has been built, tell me over 5-0, that op will be quote-unquote completed. You'll get a check mark for it, and then a teleporter pole and a respawn point will go down to that position, but you'll still have to manually move all of the supplies, the R&R Vic, that sort of thing, to that spot. This op is a multi-life operation, and... Why do you always do that?
Because I'm better than you.
That's fine, I'll go under here. Anyway, Op 4 is all in that large red zone. You can expect sporadic patrols, potential overwatches, snipers, ambushes, grenadiers, that sort of thing in that area, but they will be most concentrated in those 4 zones.
Okay.
Righto, for the sake of making things easy for you, we've already marked which places we're gonna go to.
Yep, they're all pre-garrisoned and shit. I already built that in the file, so you don't have to worry about it. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, and question for the engineer: do we need to have the triple RVICs for the? Someone mentioned that we might need those to build the cop.
No, you don't. You just need the fortify tools.
Yeah. There's your answer, engineer dudes. You guys are rocking a 113 with everyone else.
All right. If you need anything else, ask me on 5-0.
Righty. I have Alpha Squad Lead is Pumpkin. Where is Bravo Squad Lead?
Alright, I'm gonna build up a few patrols around these guys, and then we'll start building the next 2.
Entirely full minus the Squad Lead.
And then after I'm done with the first half, I will go ahead and build the second half of this AO, but only lightly. And then we'll also be sending QRF in waves if it's needed. Well, not really if, but when and where it's needed, so on and so forth.
فهمیدم. دریافت شد. شنیدم. انجام میدم. انجام میدم.
Just to get some patrols out. I'm trying to put fire teams along these big, tall, these specific points.
دریافت شد. شنیدم. دارم میام. دارم میام.
Just to kind of patrol the high ground. And then I'll also build some random positions of fortification outside of the zone, just to, you know, represent places where I can send QRF from. But, hey, Andy even dropped by. How you doing, Andy? Always a pleasure to have you here. I'm sorry I haven't been able to @ you too many times in the T1 channel, but my loyal followers have been doing that for me to keep Cthulhu at bay. Now, I'm just going to build up the remaining positions here. Again, put them in the obvious areas. I might put one Grenadier position somewhere in one of these, but I just want to avoid another thing that we had last week where, you know, one Grenadier was able to pretty much annihilate... Actually, no, it wasn't one. It was 2 of those grenade machine guns were put at an angle where the player base came in, which I honestly didn't think they'd come in that way. And they just got dunked on so hard because of that one angle.
You have map for
Yes, Bravo squad lead.
So again, trying to be a bit nicer with this operation, but at the same time, I want to make sure the difficulty is maintained. Which can be a little tough. So watch this. Easy garrison, I can just select them to go into that compound right there, and boop. Easy peasy. I want to put this guy up there. Move this guy in here. He went all the way down there, that's fine. Move him in there. And then put the SL, or excuse me, the team lead over there, and then I can also just attach him. Alright, that's the 3rd sector. I'm gonna have a fire team go around it. Have them go around, and then the whole rifle squad actually go around the sector. And then, where would be a good place to put an Overwatch element?
Hi, Commander, are we allowed to take a 113 as the ground squad?
Sure, if you want. Let's not do a standing, let's do a sitting M3.
Build the boys to ground.
Yeah, I like that. And then by all of these groups, I am going to try to put an off-road down. So where are the other sentries I had? The Grenadier Vics, by the way, are actually AGSs. I want them to be a little more mobile if it can be helped. Let's see, looking at the players, they're still at base, so giving me plenty of time to fortify here. And then I got this big chunk of territory here. Alright, I'm gonna go double rifle squad for this one. And then we can just structure accordingly. So yeah, at every defensive position, there's at least one BTR and one either off-road 50 cal or a Dishka 12.7. And I don't really intend to use any more of those for the op, unless I do like an offensive on their cop, then I might send a BTR with a full troop transport and stuff. And then, you know, I'll start spamming 1 or 2 squads to go against their cop, depending on where they build it and if I have any good sight lines on it. Again, one thing I could have done to spice this up was make like some defensive objectives like ammo caches and stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, I've been super freaking busy this week. Catching up, you know, from the previous week when I had all this crazy stuff to do, but I'm almost caught up. We had the 3 videos get uploaded today.
Alrighty, where is...
Did a lot of pre-building, so...
other dudes? Get mounted up, let's go.
That should be
Simple
a-okay.
plan is as follows. We're gonna go to the road to the east, we're gonna push north, and we're gonna take the nice road that we demined last time.
And then this is where I'm gonna set up a grenadier turret.
If we take contact along the way, depending on what it is, we'll, you know, assault it.
With crew. That'd be smart, right?
But if it's light fire, we'll just push through it. And I'll like to be the one to go down since we're in the open top vehicle and whatnot, so fun. Oh, and I'm sending our sniper marksman dude to go and scout out the first objective.
I like how they're
So
sending
he'll probably
recon
die
elements
before we
this
get any
time.
recon anyway.
Never mind, they just...
Go gather on the road to the east.
Okay. Not the answer I was exactly expecting there, but okay. And then again, I want to build 1 or 2 little AA positions with the... excuse me. With, this 23 millimeter, just to go around. That is not a 23 millimeter.
Bravo is ready.
Come on down to the road, nerds. I'm already here waiting for you guys.
Alpha's ready. Okay, Daddy, I guess.
Did I just hear Galil say, okay, Daddy, I guess?
Look, I even did a good thing for you guys and drew a big red line on the map for you to follow.
I didn't need to hear that one, to be perfectly honest. See, this is why I censor links. Because I don't want to deal with that shit, man.
I know,
I don't want you people to get scammed by those weirdos.
So, yeah.
Should probably Bravo do it because we have a small squad.
Alright, I'm gonna build the next one all the way up here. It's probably not gonna be found,
And
but
Charlie, you guys are the engineers?
again, helps add to the world building of this.
We're not really Charlie, but we're building boys, so yeah.
Alright, cool. What am I? Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, the other Minecraft guys.
And we'll get this fire team in here, and then I'll just chill with you guys, and we'll do the operation itself. Again, I like to pre-build. Next AO we did, I pre-built a lot.
We don't have C-tab, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. Everybody's here. Let's go.
And they're sounding a little broken off from all the way over there. Alright, so it looks like they are getting underway. They're driving down a certain route here. They threw a GMG. Okay, that's funny. Once again, they're not really bringing any of their statics. Actually, no, that's a lie. I see a 50 cal taken, there are 2 GMGs taken, and there's a SPG-9 taken. And it looks like they've been backpacked and loaded into VIX. That's good to see. That's good to see. We have a quad bike out in play. We have an SPG-9 car out in play as well. Jason looks like is doing the recon here as the sniper. Good call right there as well. And I mean, for these AOs,
hey, keep going.
things should be pretty well balanced here.
I'll catch up with you. I'm in the faster Vic anyway.
Now let's go ahead, set up our global AI skill. I'm going to hit it with a 90, 35, 50, 50. I think I went up to 36, but 1% isn't going to make that much of a difference. Actually, for accuracy, it just might, but we'll see how things go. But chat, how are you doing? How many are here from the OFCRA op? That was fun to watch. But I'm hoping this will last till about 7:30.
You don't have to stick right to the fucking road.
7:45 at the max, because then I have to go jump somewhere else, and then we got another op, and then we have the TMTM op. Why is Recon out on his own? Good question. I don't know. But I did say that Op 4 is going to stay in this zone. So honestly, as long as he stays out of the Op 4 zone, he should be okay. I don't really have any marksmen of my own in this AO. I decided not to field them today to give the players a little bit more of an advantage. But I still am going to be utilizing the Grenadier turrets up the wazoo. Looks like they decided to go down this route. I really hope I deleted all the IEDs. That'd be really awkward if I did. I'm not seeing any, though. I know I just did mass select groups and I had to re-go over those positions and delete them, but that would be funny if one of them deaded. Alright, so now we gotta get some TPs in. Telling? Use the ace one so you can teleport them in the vehicles. And that sent him right. No, it did not. The hell? It was happening last week, too. Hold on. Ground, this is high. How copy?
Good copy, son.
Ace Teleport does not like these vehicles. I'm going to teleport Ozzy in front of the Vic that he's assigned to, so let him know. Over.
Hey, firm.
I'm copying that, Liru, and we'll wait for him.
And you can just teleport him somewhere along the route, and we'll get him eventually anyway.
He's over. Usually with Ace, you can teleport them right into their vehicles, but there's something about these 113s that Ace does not like when you teleport them in.
Bravo, we're waiting for you to lead.
I'm going to tab out real quick and just lower the music
Going, my dudes. I'm gonna place
by
a rally
another
point for us all to
5,
meet
just
up somewhere beforehand anyway.
just to blend it down a little bit. Yeah, no, we have a Skelly. The Skelly here is,
Rally one.
he's been with us for a while. He's one of our active T3s right now, which means he's one of the guys that we distinguish as one of the really good and active players here, so... Yes, I'm sorry, Skelly 702, there's another Skelly.
Then we'll get to the rally one, and then from there we'll push in.
See, it's
Once
not
we're
a full
regrouped,
Vic,
maybe
though,
I'll have recon for you guys by
slash... Because, I mean, we can just look at it, they've only got a handful in there. That Vic can fit up to like 11 or 13 people. I think it's 8 plus the full driver, gunner, and another commander element, or maybe just 2. So it's either 10 or 11, but there's not 10 or 11 dudes in there. Because that's the engineer group. No, it isn't. This is the engineer group, I think, because of all the engineer names in there. I saw the one word that said engineer, but I forgot I put them on a squad level 2. Love that there's a bush in the middle of the road right there. So they're going to drive down Jason in the AO right here. Let's take a look at their plan. They're going to rally right there, still in their territory, and then keep pushing. Jason hasn't marked anything in the AOs here himself. Find not shithole for FOB. I love it. But again, these AOs are meant to be hit quickly and effectively. So if the first or both first and second AOs seem a little easy from this end, it's meant to be that way. But they have a lot of ground to cover to get to these first areas. Good is debatable. Yeah, it depends if he drinks or not, which in this op he has already admitted he is drinking heavily, so we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, no, again, Lasashi, I only gave him a 3-man Vic and a quad because I meant to for the sniper to break off to do recon with one additional guy or just himself.
Alpha is 1 click away from rally.
When you don't give TSB drones or aircrafts, they tend to not do recon.
Waiting at rally.
Unless you like specifically mark something as their recon element.
Rally car.
So sometimes you gotta poke them with a stick and force them. I remember why I gave him the 3-man and the quad mounts. It was to force someone with force someone to go and do recon. And they're also bringing both FOB Vics out of the AO. That's a little risky because if they both get shot, they They lose the ability for that resupply. You too drink ops while operating heavy machinery. Yeah. Not the smartest things to do. But I guess we'll make do. I think it's always fun to, when you're watching ops like these, just to see how different ground commanders try to,
I'm not 100% sure what their relations with us are right now. I'm trying to check. So, yeah, don't be a shitter and piss off NATO.
Ground, this is high. We're allied with them. They shouldn't be in this AO. So, yeah.
Hey, firm.
I mean, if they drive into Blue 4 territory, I'll have to spawn some, but, you know, the whole point of this is not to do that.
Alpha's at rally point 1.
All forces are here.
Wow. Which 113 has the least amount of people in it?
Bravo squad.
Bravo, take point. Follow the road
Copy.
until we get shot at. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
Yeah,
used to be
slash, but I'm a firm believer in, you know, actually taking a few minutes to look at the path you're gonna go on to make sure it's clear, because if you get ambushed, then you're screwed.
You're a
But
bullet magnet.
at the same time, I just don't see it a lot in TSB. You know? I would say every op needs it. It's just, I don't think you should give a full, like, fire team or squad for the sake of doing recon, you know? Especially in op where there's only, like, 30 to 40 dudes. Maybe up to 50, you know? But we rarely get 50-person ops. Like, last week was a shock even to me. But, you know, I like to keep my numbers 30 to 40. But at the same time, actually, that's not true. I just like to keep my numbers consistent. So that way, when I make an op that's prepped for 30 to 40 people and then 50 show up, I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Why? But, you know, I guess that just shows me that I do have to, you know, make sure I have reserve slots. I just got so used to having what I had. Yeah, you gotta always keep the reserve slots open, because you never know. And if not, always have a second mission file ready. Yeah, no, there should always be recon. Why am I seeing... I think these are just players either leaving or memory leaking. I don't know what that was about. I think they're checking the body for anything there, but... I know we also have people that show up for ops and then, you know, they have family emergencies come up and whatnot, and you gotta go get that done. But this is that stage of the operation where it's just a setup. I'm gonna be honest, I might start for at least the main videos that go to, you know, the channel that's big. I might start cutting this section out of the VOD. So it'll be brief, and then first contacts, and then, you know, we'll just try to keep it with the contact to make the video shorter, because I'm going to try to gear that channel to be a little more popular again. But I'm also figuring out some new things with all the commentary VODs and how, honestly, how not only popular they are, but how profitable they are. Because people seem to really like the... you know, if I take the extra 20 minutes for that video to, like, go through and list out, all right, this is where first contact starts, this is where this major offensive starts, this is where this other major offensive starts, this is when the mission officially starts, this is when we get into the server, blah, blah, blah. I don't really want to do, like, that format for the main videos as well. Instead, I think I'll just, I'm going to try to cut them down.
I said you didn't have to stick to the roads here because they're a clusterfuck?
Yeah, that, but
become Remy.
Like a vehicle with wheels, right?
Nah.
Now, if the
If I had the choice between Zeusing on the ground, I'd always Zeus, but I always want to play on the ground too. But at the same time, I don't know. It's because...
I prefer sticking to the road.
I always get people saying I should cut them down. I don't know, it's always been on my mind to, but we'll see. Yeah, exactly. We could timestamp them too, which is what I've been doing for the Friday Night Fight videos. And now the OFCRA videos, which the first one from last week came out today, and we gotta, you know, process this new one from a few hours ago. But it leaves a lot of questions, because what I think is, you know, I could cut it down, but then I can also link the VOD if someone wants to watch the full one, so we can still cater to everyone. Yeah, we do have people at base, so... Ground, I think I have late joiners at base. Disregard.
Just teleport in front of the convoy somewhere.
Hey, from standby. Carbon,
We'll have him get in any of the vehicles.
Usually I'm more of a hard ass when it comes to late joiners. I mean, I think only one of them was a late joiner, the other one crashed. But at this point, I just say la vie at this point. No sense in being a hard ass. I should just be appreciative that they made the time to show up anyway. Because as someone that's gotten super busy again, I can understand why, you know, what happens when people are super busy. Just one question. How did you put the tracer bolts in spectator view? Okay, so...
We found the guys that...
For the PvP stuff, that's built into the spectator slots. In the few videos where I've had it in an Arma op, that's from a script that a friend of mine's friend developed that I'm going to start bringing in on all the small-scale ops. I just haven't had the chance to put it in because it takes me a few minutes to put it in and test it. Which isn't a lot of time, but then when you consider the freaking 8 to 10 mission files I put out a week, that's extra time that stacks up. So we'll start seeing it come up probably starting with the Tier 3 op this weekend, and then going forward, we'll see it on the Tuesday Mandalorian op, we'll see it on the Thursday, the new small-scale op there, and then maybe some other ops as well. But I'm trying to be very selective on where I put it, because when you run it through the Zeus interface, it can be very laggy. So we're working on optimizing it and whatnot.
Once we take the AGS fire from that, and you guys are all dead, we'll kill it.
So Jason is marking some stuff.
Cool. But on a serious note, we'll push up.
He marked the BTR as a BMP.
Then,
did I even use BMPs last week? I might have used a BMP 1. I actually don't recall using a BMP.
That are marked.
Well, I mean, they'll just rediscover that. It's fine. But, Turco, I don't know where or even if they officially...
The gender, according to our recon.
God damn it. I've heard they are going to release it publicly, I just don't know where. But I'll probably put a video out and explain how to use it when it goes public.
We're going to provide rear security once we dismount.
I gotta get with Adriano on that. Do you still make Bloodwing your cat girl? I'm not going to answer that question.
All vehicles hold.
You can't see my grin, and I'm not answering that question. So now Iceberg is holding his Vix. They are in the middle of enemy territory, so I got to be a little bit careful because they are in a bit of a kill zone.
We're going to have to rush to that dismount. There's supposedly a BMP across the way. We'll do what we can with the SPG truck.
So this 50, I can always pick it up and move it.
Forward.
They mark this as a BMP. I don't really have any heavy AT to destroy the
Builder boys,
the
try not to die.
Vix.
Keep the RRR vehicles alive.
Good copy.
See, this patrol's gonna probably spot this quad. I'm totally gonna yeet his quad bike. That's gonna be mine.
RRR vehicles hold here.
If they get up there. But then again, if they push, this 4-man team's gonna come in as QRF.
Everyone else go.
So, if they do this big push... This should be interesting. I might move the 50 cal over here. I don't want to manually do it, so I'll just do an attachment and force them to walk with it. But they're timing this pretty well, because this 8-man squad's going to be out of position. And then the AT guy is in the compound. So, I mean, again, that's going to give him an easy push-up. And then this this 4-man team is going to probably see the quad bike over here, so that's when I'll send 2 guys over to check it out. Yeah, then I might have this 8-man team come back, actually, to go regroup with that 4-man to go look around and see why there's a thing. These guys don't hear the vehicles yet. We got a machine gunner looking out in that direction. Didn't notice that vehicle pushing left to right over there. Yeah, exactly, Turco. But again, the default spectator camera... Actually, we discovered that today. The one where you get where you die, it doesn't give you the tracer thing.
The 100 meters of open terrain that is the dried riverbed.
But the actual spectator slots you can put in an op do give it. I'm not sure how you would add it. You would have to recode it for spectator views like that, because we have it coded for a Zeus slot. It's activated when a Zeus player utilizes it. So it looks like they're doing a little bit of building over here with those Vics to make them defensive. And do these guys... Oh, yeah, no. So we're going to break these 2 guys off. They're going to go check that quad bike out. You didn't really make an attempt to hide it. If you'd, like, try to hide it in a bush, then I'd, like, watch it at the angle, and then I'd, like, you do this, hit the enter key. I mean, look, he's looking right at the damn thing.
Out with its fucking front outerst.
Alrighty, Alpha Bravo, let's fucking do this. Time to rock and roll. There's also a squad on the opposite fucking ridge, about 700 meters to our west. That's just lazily walking and reinforcing that area.
Bravo to command.
Why do you?
Send.
We're already in section 1, clearing section 1.
There you go.
Confirm.
Looks like section 1 is clear.
Let's see if he notices his
Hey, Prom,
quad bike just got stolen.
2, Bravo, how are you? Or Alpha, sorry.
Alpha's towards the south of marker 1. We're clearing towards the east-south, and they're going to be pushing towards the
These guys are going to get told about that quad bike. I don't want to send them directly up there, but at the same time... My god, stay on the fucking thing, man. Oh, we got some shots. Never mind.
Alpha's in contact southwest. Bearing 250.
I'm gonna go adjust the gun. So yeah, you can like force him to carry it the same way. I mean, usually would hide his gun too. But yeah, no, this group I'm gonna just have straight up here. And I'll be bringing QRF here or there. SPG-9 just tried to fire some HE.
Static that is over there.
Unless they're aiming for this group over here. Yeah, so this is an M2 actually. Perfectly keyholing right above the wall. I think the bolts are hitting the wall, so it's ricocheting. So now we're gonna unattach this. Have him remount it, and...
Builder boys, I really hope you're not building random shit while we're down here.
Negative. We've just built a small RPG shield just in case one of our Vics gets hit.
Here we go. He was doing the tactical roll.
Our UAV got knocked out, so we're gonna be hopping into 113 and pushing up.
Yeah, so they'll need repairs for that thing, but they can full repair it with the Vic.
Wait, Bravo 2 Garcomet, look like we have a GL down in the section.
Oh, they just heard that, yeah. Oh yeah, shoot that guy.
This is Alpha. We're gonna be pushing towards the east south to try to come in this.
Yeah, so he fired, and that machine gunner immediately opened up on him. Now these guys get ordered because that machine gunner's got it, and he's gonna go push back. He's gonna find that a squad bike isn't there anymore.
Whichever squad is still over here on the north side of the river, you are wrong. You need to be pushing into Sector 2.
I'm gonna have these guys maneuver, stay on those trees.
Is the SPG vehicle dead?
Yeah, so they've got some GLs they're firing, GMGs, excuse me. I really like to hear that. But I'm gonna switch from driver to gunner and pull this BTR out.
By MGs.
Let that thing engage on its
BTR
own.
just peeked out of that compound. Bearing 247.
So Jason's getting chased down. I'm gonna have these two sprint after him. So that GMG is firing short, hitting some of its own guys. RPG just went out.
Squad, get your 113s, go and kill
It was
the
a
fucking
miss.
BTR. You can do it. Let's go. We can't sit here.
Got this squad right here staying low as well. Another RPG just went out.
Squad, use the 113s.
There I go. So they just shot the gunner out right there. And now we have this team over here trying to counter. AT is set. Now this guy pull around, you might hear it driving away though. These guys, the gunner is down, but the driver's still up.
Went down next to Bravo. We're going to work on him.
Ground appears to be down allegedly. We can't see him at that angle though. Jason is bandaging himself here.
Take GC out the stop.
So AT guy got shot out of position here. We still have this M2.
If Bravo can stay working on ground to get them up, Alpha's gonna.
I stole a squad bike and drove it down because the four-man patrol ran right into it.
Copy, we're doing that.
He's being shot at. This sentry is going to be told to head up there ASAP. Now machine gun's now firing at him. All right, Jason, you want to play? Let's play.
Alpha, we already have medical squad leader on ground command. No need to send another one.
I'm gonna go down in a second here. Fixing it.
I hear you.
Well, continue clearing and pushing the including the contact.
Good night. Sleep tight. And don't let the bed bug bite.
Fucking over the sniper from the ground team who's up there.
Yeah, Habib. I got him. I'm looking around in case there's more, but I would recommend you still send that sentry team just in case.
This is Alpha. We've made contact into the compound and are pushing into it now.
Awesome. Sweep and clear the place.
Yeah, roger. I'm not going to take him prisoner. I'm just going to send these other two guys up. Alright, so we still have the gunner down right there. These guys are pushing through. They shut out the guys in that Vic. And now we have the CQB fight. Still have a lot of dudes back here. It's the entire cop team. Xenos and D-Dragon to Galil, okay. I'm gonna have to start checking for if they're dying or crashing. That was Xenos to D-Dragon. God damn it.
Alpha Bravo, sit rep. How's it going?
Bravo is pushing in right now. Dealing with contact.
Confirm Alpha.
Alpha is about to push through the compound. We're finishing up clearing the compound.
Alright, I'm gonna get this guy off the static. Have him push in. I'm gonna have Jason killed off. And these guys, for the sake of the sector, I'm actually gonna have flank around and head into that AO. This guy, is he gonna be brave? No, he's not. He's gonna also run out of the AO. With all deliberate speed, so he's not forced on walking. I'm using a rose bush. And the rose bush did not stop bullets. So now this guy needs to actually get out of the sector, which he doesn't want to. So I'm going to just sprint him out. And that'll auto-complete this zone. So the one issue I perceived with it is if the guys that are in the sector, but on their own, if they stop doing their thing, I'm just gonna charge them out. And I'll know when there is a pop-up that he's out of this area.
Don't worry. Ground all squads, we have secured the first area, mount up, and do all that shit. I am stealing an enemy UAZ. It looks just like our UAZ,
Alright, I'm gonna send a counterattack. We're gonna do a single squad here. And I'm gonna send it down the riverbed.
Which 113 is on the southern side of town?
That would be Alpha.
Kill the 50 before it killed all
I need
of
to
you.
back up and knock this wall over so I can escape.
The fucking thingy just did the
Once you're done
squad
letting
walked up
everyone.
on me. And
That guy's still dying. I'm not sure if they're gonna bandage him or whatnot. Yeah, so Zeno disconnected. I'll keep track of that.
Builder boys, where you need to go
Alright,
get our
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go back and grab his gun.
I don't want to leave it behind.
Copy. Do you have an area for us to look at?
It is to the east.
Oh, his
of
body,
Sector 1.
I think his body disappeared.
I'll
Dang,
drive
nah,
there.
I totally should have
Oh,
looted
it's
that
marked
gun.
with ground pick.
Because that was a good marksman rifle. Or not even a marksman, that was a full-on
Copy.
sniper
Everyone
rifle.
regroup at Groundvik in general. If you
Alright,
see-
623.
Well, let's just say the marksman is missing, presumed captured, so yeah.
And there's a squad bike.
So I guess assume that our comms are compromised as well, but I just don't really feel like scrambling nuts right now.
And now we'll wait for the next operation. So good fight there. Now they'll get to the next AO. We'll send the counterattack. It's still coming down.
Building boys are out there.
Can you make it work?
We can rebuild
Yes,
it.
my engines are currently doing it.
Send in.
Can you make it better?
6 now.
We can make it stronger, faster. more
Hey,
efficient.
Mr. Wazzer, how you doing? What's the whelp for? I hope you keep
Alpha's
enjoying
ready to
the
move.
ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this one. How are they doing reinserts? I mean, that's a good question.
I was ready to move it.
Something they should have probably thought about.
There you go, not high, ground. What do you want us to do with it now?
I'm gonna have my dude spit.
Dumaine, because he was having connectivity issues, but still up to them to make it. Jason should have taken that guy with him,
Hey,
but
ground, what do you want with that 50 cal off-road?
I guess we can rig it to blow if you guys want to do that. But we need to clear section 2.
I mean, again, he could have gone with Jason in the quad bike, but he didn't, so shrug.
Alpha's a high.
This is high, it's in traffic.
Our gunner died, but we can't pull the body out, so our gun's pretty much disabled right now.
Alpha to ground command.
Delete him?
Huh.
Sorry, Bravo to ground command, I mean.
Bravo, send.
Do we have any repair vehicles?
Do we have any what?
Repair vehicles.
So what if we just shoot him in the
We have 2 triple R vehicles with us, yes.
Can I repair my vehicles?
You should probably come back to Ground Vic, Mark, where we're rallying everyone right now.
Copy that. I think I'm with Alpha right now.
That's a weird one.
All squad leads and everyone open their map. I have broken up the next sector into different lettered compounds. Once we figure out which one is where the main garrison is, we'll go in and do that. Just, call out which one is garrisoned if you see it. We have no recon on this one, so expect another BTR, AGSs, and mounted weapons again.
Builders copy. We're gonna requisition the 50 cal techie to use it for security.
Who is doing that?
Builder boys.
Hey, firm, all squads be advised. Oh no, I said it. Oh no. The Builder Boys, the boy band, is crewing a blue techie.
Didn't expect a be 4 months sub. That's
And
fair,
from
man.
now
Hope
on,
you keep
Builder
enjoying the
Boys
ops.
are
Hope
now
you are
going
staying
to be
safe from
referred to
COVID.
as boy band.
And I hope you get a kick out of this.
Regroup on the road to your north.
But yeah, no, there's something funky with these vehicles. Ace doesn't let me teleport people into them. And yeah, that gunner's stuck in there. And, I don't know. Now it's just a slow-moving APC. That's about to drive right into an ambush. These guys are going to hear that big.
This is Alpha. We're in contact towards the river bend.
Yeah, I can see that. You're nowhere near any of the other friendlies where I told you to regroup. Righto, Bravo, we gotta go bail them out.
Got it.
Alright, let's try an aggressive push up to that position. They don't have any AT left. This is also going to keep them mobile.
Bravo is moving to 5 Alpha.
I mean, yeah, again, just squad, I just roamed down there, and they're still being engaged by it. I am really surprised JY did not get run over right there.
It appears that with one expertly placed SPG shot, Skelly got all of them but one.
Nice.
Alright, they're gonna cut their losses here.
Well, you still need to come down the road.
Oh, we're already down here.
Try to pull away from that AO.
Alpha, where are you guys?
Bravo, push up, man.
Alpha, this is ground.
Alpha's near Mark 1, or towards the north of the Mark 1 on map.
They're figuring it out, just taking them a hot second. How did they flip the beat? Okay, you know what? Things are better left unanswered.
Blue regroup here, Mark. Guess what that means for everyone.
It's kind of cool. Alright, guys, come on. Ice, you gotta be a little rougher with them, because they aren't that, they're not gonna figure it out themselves. Quad bike drives way away from that 4-man team, so it's gonna be able to set up good recon position from up here. Again, if it opens fire when that 4-man team's nearby, they're gonna hone in on the audio of that. I mean, last one, he literally fired on his own, though, so.
Our turret's down on the Vic unless it can respawn, because it's,
You can bring it to the Triple R location. I need... Bravo, I need you to get up here and pull security. Alpha, get your vehicle fixed. Get everyone mounted. Let's go.
Not a repair
Alpha,
problem.
go to the regroup point. The Triple R's already there.
Alpha, this is high. I will replace the vehicle if you go to the Triple R point because of that unique issue. Over.
Hey, firm.
Ground, this is high. For reference, their gunner died in it. He can't be pulled out of it, even with admin and console. I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
A-firm, Alpha managed to divide by 0. Got it.
Well, Bravo if you have full security.
I normally don't do this. Don't ever ask for this again. Stand by. I like it when people play, but if you start teleporting people, then it sets a precedent where they'll just always expect to teleport, and I had that once, and it took away all the challenge because people would get themselves killed on purpose and then just ask for the teleport, and I'm like, no. But you're supposed to. I'm like, no, that's... Dude, you literally just ran in there and suicided. Like, that's dumb. Gotta...
Build a boat ready.
So we have
keep things locked down there.
What's different elevations? It looks like...
Probably ready.
Alright, AO number 2, guys. Come on. This should be an easy one, but I will send QRF a little quicker for this one. Come on, guys. For this op, I mean, the challenge hasn't been the fighting, it's just been their logistics.
Bravo, we recommend we just move along, the disconnect and come back later.
Oh no, we're ready to move. What is all though?
Cool.
Well, I was gonna try to put a 3 right there. Jason, once again, I think is gonna be unlucky. This group is gonna spot that quad bike.
Righto, 113s. Well, now that you guys are rolling out, they will most likely have this route, you know, covered coming in from the south.
Not looking at it yet, but
shift west. That might work a little better.
Copy that. We'll do that.
Just.
Yeah, I have this gun to start firing at them when they come up.
In a very shitty death trap alley, so both options kind of fucking suck.
Probably push shifting to the west.
Yeah, it's not there, but when they're to the right, they're definitely gonna see it.
Alpha's following. What are you?
Boy band, where are you?
Boy band's already following.
They're staying in the low ground, which is a good idea. Yeah, so there's the quad bike. Hey, what's this quad bike doing here? Oh, Jason's about to get spotted. Jason got spotted again.
Bravo is asking why they're alone right now.
My driver's having difficulties.
Okay.
And my marksman's getting fucking killed again because he won't stick with us.
Well, that's a him problem.
Hey, vehicle split off to the north. We got a
I mean, again, I like the recon, but that's a very obvious place to do recon from.
Why are you guys going up the fucking mountain?
So he's doing his best to survive with the Uzi I gave him.
Alpha, sorry, Bravo made it to 8 point.
But Bravo, did you listen to the ground command at any time today?
Yeah, it told us to push west north.
Alright, hold on.
With who? The main force?
Yeah, they didn't follow us, bro. Do you want me to wait for them?
So I see that Vic right there, but I'm not
We'll
going
see you
to,
in 5 minutes, Bravo. Don't die.
Cobra, yeah, we can wait for the rest of the force. Go on.
He grabbed an AK, he's pushing instead. And I'm gonna start organizing that QRF to come up, so it's gonna be 2 squads from afar. Actually, we'll do 1 group, just to go check out what's going on. Set it from the base of the hill.
Bravo, how many men effective are you?
We're good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people.
8 for Alpha, if I recall correctly, you're full strength squad.
Minus
Jesus
1, yeah.
Christ, Jason.
That's 8.
Alright.
Bravo,
Let's wrap up the show.
Grandma, do you want us to push or wait till the rest of the guys?
So realistically, I would hear those bullets, so I'd know he's over there somewhere.
Guys, are you good?
Yeah, we're fine. We're maneuvering into position. You are out of position.
Okay, so maybe my mistake. I'm following up.
You guys will begin your assault. Once we begin it from our side, we'll regroup at the garrison marked in Point India, which is just north of Delta.
So the other guy right there got him.
Don't get fucking killed because you don't have support.
That's fine, bro.
Quad bike driver!
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? If you want, Bravo, you can start your assault, and that will draw attention away from us.
Copy that.
So yeah, recon's good, but you still gotta have security, because if you go to an obvious place where they're doing recon from, then it's a little messy. So yeah, he doesn't have any more quad bikes left to reinsert. I'm gonna spawn the other group, because that group took significant casualties.
آمادم. شنیدم. دریافت شد. فهمیدم.
Yes, this 50 is now
Alpha, you're
firing.
gonna start your push in. Ground is going to go up this hill and find whatever mounted gun this is. This is a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it anyway.
شنیدم.
at each other. Don't shoot each
I'm gonna
other.
push that BTR out.
Looks like we have enemy force shooting us from the top of the big west knob.
I can hear that Vic up there, so I'm gonna go send this car to check out what that is.
Triple R, there are hostiles in the area. My bad, boy band. There are hostiles in the area. There's a red technical at the top of the hill, that to my north. Northeast.
Boy band copies, we're holding.
Affirm, don't lose those vehicles.
We're gonna get those guys outflanked. Did they notice it? Oh, I saw the gunner turn. Yep. So the gunner noticed. I'm gonna bring that Vic around and attack him on the rear. These guys heard those two because I heard them. So they just ambushed that. That was a good call there. Off-road is now coming around.
Had a command squad took over this machine gun emplacement over here to the west.
BTR, I'm gonna reposition. And we have these squads of QRF slowly coming, but they are aggroed, so now they're gonna take a little longer. These guys don't know how to move. Time check 6:41. All right, we got about like literally an hour remaining before I cap it. So BTR I have pulling around. By the way, that OP4 unit is my trigger for when they build the next cop, but I'm not sure we'll even get to there. So 50 cal has been taken care of. Guys, it's a BTR, not a BMP. You're killing me. And they shot the crew out. Nice. These guys aren't even aggroed yet. There we go. Having some long-range RPG shots coming from above. That's really cool. It's from the SPG-9 car, and they've also stolen the NSV right here. And that's what they used to mag dump into that BTR. So really good call there. Putting enough damage into it to make it cook off.
Bravo to ground command.
I'm gonna bring that UAZ over. We're gonna get on the gunner and just have a look around. See if I can see anything. But since that's gonna be an AGS instead of a Mark 19, it's gonna have less of a range. And they got this 50 cal firing back at the static up there, and he just got HE'd. Hit the Vic, but it also tipped the that Vic over.
Alpha, how goes it?
So as they're going in, I'm gonna RC the gunner here.
Alpha squad is currently down. This is M113 gunner.
Oh yeah, I can see where they're shooting from.
Do I see stuff up? You got work to do.
Alpha copies.
If you look to your northeast, those two compounds over there are garrisoned, and that's where the majority of the hostiles are. In addition to that, Bravo, you have a squad or fire team coming in from your north.
Copy that, we already engaged with them. We also have a fire team shooting us from the top of the hill to the east.
Copied up.
Squad needs inform your people that there is placed weapons in the 113, so you can always grab one of those if you lose yours. The backpacks and whatnot. Bad boys, or whatever the fuck your stupid name is. Where are the triple R Vics?
Reference boy band holding here.
I say as your 113 just ran it over. Wow! Fucking Skelly. I even know who the fuck did that right off the bat. My god. No surprise. He can work wonders with that SPG-9 Vic, to be perfectly honest. Ay. Did Bravo call for me? I didn't hear him.
Alpha SL back on that.
Should recall. But wow, that was a beautiful shot.
What's going on?
I'm impressed.
Boy band, we're pushing down the hill to the north. Don't get trigger happy on us.
Alright, I'm breaking these groups apart because I need them to be more mobile here.
To Marker D and I to start clearing the compound.
Yeah, no, that was an impressive shot.
Hey, Firm, how many people do you have in your
Have we done an Israel op? Once a while back.
Now currently 10, but we're split between.
It's actually easy to do Israel because a lot of the 2035 VICs are Israeli VICs, but.
Can we get them to assist in the clearance of the shit?
Copy, I'll toss
Have
them
them
now.
have like 2 or 3 of them hop into my vehicle right here, and we'll push up.
I think we're gonna shoot for setting up the
take the
comp and
taxi,
getting the
I
next
don't care.
2 jobs done, but we'll get close either
we
way.
also knocked out the AGS vehicle with like a 700-meter SPG shot. It was pretty cool.
Ooh, neat.
No, I agree. That was a pretty cool shot. If it's easy to do, why not do it more often? Because my players don't want to play as Israelis. Just because I make something that's easy doesn't mean I do it all the time. I do what my players want me to do. We're doing cop building stuff because my players asked me to make cop building stuff.
Alpha's in the square mark D. We're pushing into
a mission maker and or Zeus should do what his players want him to do, you know? That would make the most sense, right? He got the keyhole on me. I didn't get that in time. Wow. Why is everyone having internet troubles today? Like, hot damn. Let's see. Teleport. It's gonna be 3. Big chunk of this off has just been me teleporting people around, you know? I am either really inaccurate or I did really bump their health up. Yeah, no, that compound's secure and we still have this other compound. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna actually RC this guy, move him around. I'm gonna try to get these guys out of the compound here.
Righto, Alpha, are you finishing clearing the D? Alpha, this is the ground.
Wait, what?
Once you were done,
I forgot this is a normal in Garrison.
Go get the I. Next Garrison up the hill to the west-northwest.
Hey, Firm. We're moving.
I have some of the builder boys with us to assist with clearing.
I'm trying to pull some of those units back. Because at this point, we still have those groups in the zone. These guys are getting torn apart to shit, so I'm actually going to pull them back as well. And then this group, yeah, no, we're going to pull over that hill and have them fall back. Again, I'm trying to be a lot more aggressive with my retreats, if that makes any sense. Because usually I wait for, you know, 1 or 2 guys to be left alive. Here, I'm trying to make these guys a bit more cowardly. So if they lose half of their guys in the blink of an eye, yeah, I'm going to try to pull them away. But it's going to be up for Arma AI to do the rest, you know?
Bravo, give me a report. What's going on?
Bravo to Grand Command. We're good. We engage an enemy that's coming from top of the hill to the east. Our current position is on the C sector, but we're all good.
Hey, firm.
Alpha's pushing it into I. We're also suppressing some of the contacts towards our northeast.
Ace combat campaign. I mean, people haven't really. We don't really have that many pilots in TSB. I mean, I think the few we have would appreciate something like that, but you know, to put that as a time slot down to alienate most of the player base isn't really the best idea in my opinion. But again, I actually did make an op for an air-only group, and we did. It was a Logi op of all things. They basically flew around. They delivered supplies to certain areas. They did some gun runs. You know, they felt like a pilot group, and it was fun to do. It's just their time slot was really, really awkward, and I could never make it.
How copy?
Repeat last.
I need you to push up the hill to your west into Objective I.
So I'm gonna try to pop some more smoke grenades for these guys.
We got 3 boys up here.
But they should be about to take the zones because this guy is still here.
Sorry, I mean Bravo is pushing to objective. That's my mistake.
Yep, and then let's see.
Alpha is in I marker.
Well done, everyone. Regroup at the
sector again. It's lined up with the red circle I have right here. It's not exact, but it's within a few meters at each little border site. Plus or minus.
Regroup will be our rally point. You have 5 minutes to get there.
Arma 3 air ops do work. It's just again, it's very niche. We had I had another one where we had about 20 planes in the air at once.
Hi, Command. How much time?
You have about an hour left, a little under that. Over.
Granite has an off in half an hour.
Well, I guess you have till that op. Over.
Or just was confused about that.
Yeah, no, I forgot because he canceled last week. So break. Yeah, you have about, let's say 30 minutes for a quick debrief, and then you transfer right to his op. Over.
Hey, firm, I'll go and get our cop built, and we'll call it from there.
Hey, firm.
I need all squads to get to that regroup.
Yeah, so this one, the difference of the AOs was the cop sector. I think we should have the cop be built first, and then that gives them a staging point, and then they attack, you know?
Proceed northeast up the valley and try and find a place to build a FOB. Someone has a FOB.
But again, experimenting with different aspects of the op to see how the players do it, at least for TSB, so I know how to make them in the future. Well, yeah, I agree. What's that? We, for the air op, we used a map called Southeast Asia, which was literally a map ripped from a flight sim, which was a massive map. It was like 100v100. And it ran fine. That's also because, like, the towns on it are, like, not enterable at all.
Bravo to Franklin, Blue Cross, we have a contact on the recruit point to the west north.
Hey, firm, kill contacts, and let's go. We don't got a lot of time.
Copy.
Boy band to ground. We still need our 3 dudes back. Most of them are constructors.
I only took 2 of your dudes.
Alright, let's go ahead, delete some bodies here.
I still need them back.
But I guess when they decide to build a cop, I'm going to metagame a little bit and still send a few attack units at them.
You guys, this is your turn now.
What's my dream car? I don't really have one. I'm not really a car person. Send in Goat Team 6 now. I don't really have that many wants or dreams or desires, because everything I've ever really wanted has already been achieved, more or less. Lux Volans. Okay, no. Lux Volans. Alright. Lux Volans. Thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you're staying safe among COVID-19. And I hope you get a kick out of this operation. Oh, wow. We're going to have now a mechanized group kind of run these guys down. That's because they're storming to the next AO.
Hey, there is a... Yeah, ground-mounted thing over there.
Like, literally, my one life goal was to... Like, dream, I guess, was to become a YouTuber and streamer for Zeusing. And, well, here we are, you know? I love how the entire forest has stopped for a single fucking dude.
Beautiful
and
aim,
I wonder
everyone.
why it's been so
Beautiful aim.
slow, but... Yeah, no, these guys are literally just trying to run away, so I'm gonna delete that route and see if they adjust to move a bit quicker. But because AI, Arma AI is Arma AI, they're still gonna stop and engage. So let's see, any smoke grenades that are left, I'm gonna have these guys pop, and again, we're gonna try to move. Not sure if that was HE, I think that was HE, but it was just outside the range. Far shot got him. Well, it's not like this job makes a lot of money. It's just, it makes enough. Enough for me to have a roof over my head, enough to finance all of the equipment that goes into this, enough to pay for the servers.
Boy band is finally moving.
Though Sniper, I guess, took charge of that. I don't know. That's a thing from a long time ago, but you know. It's enough for maintenance and for me to live a decent life, and that's all I could ask for. Yeah, Lux, I'm sorry. Again, it rains. If I think about it for more than a few seconds, it does ring a very faint bell, but I couldn't put anything specific to it, man. I'm sorry. Just there's been so many people, you know? And I'm not good with names or faces well, no, I'm good with faces. I'm not good with names. I'll recognize people, but now when it comes to names, I'm not the best at that. Exactly, my memory is like a goldfish.
Ground, this is Boy Band. We're at regroup. Where do you want us to go?
You just now got there?
Yeah, sorry, I had to wrangle some cats.
Yeah, we are already at the green fob question marker, like 2 kilometers to your northeast.
Copy, moving.
This isn't exactly ideal, but it'll get the job done.
Copy, we're moving now.
We're in the 89th together. You're one of the elites. Now your name's starting to ring a bell. Yep. You're also on the A2 Optrade Dev team. Yep, okay. Again, faint bell.
This is Alpha. We're going to be holding the eastern part and keeping an eye on
I get you. Funny
road.
enough, we had a few 89th people show up to TSB today to join us. That was interesting.
360 security. Give the builder boys a shit ton of
Yeah, no, one of my next
art here.
mini campaigns will probably go back to Optray for a few things, but
Like 360,
giving that a break as we played a lot of that
all the way
for
around,
Colo
I see everyone
terrain,
looking
and then
fucking northeast for some reason.
another looter campaign.
Copy that. Bravo will watch the northwest.
But I'm gonna give them, let's say 7 o'clock, so 2 minutes from now, top of the hour, and then I'll send a squad or 2 down and start harassing that fob. Yeah, that's because way back when What's Said I let them do that. Now I don't anymore because it's not worth the hassle. No, everyone goes through the system in this community. It's not like I don't even have T1 or Tier 2 ops anymore. I just let everyone in now, because not worth it. Also, because I still don't fully understand the new training system we implemented 6 months ago, so...
Boy band, tell your dudes I want it extra thick.
Like, I get it, but I don't get what the whole
Boy band,
curriculum
copy.
within it is, because I didn't have a say in it this time.
It needs to have blackjack and hookers, unlike the last fob.
Yeah, that's fair, Lux, that's fair. Not gonna lie, I haven't really done much communication with the 89th, because
ground, how
kind of
thick?
went my own way, you know?
Extra thick.
Alright, so I'm thinking, because we're gonna meta the last 30 minutes of this attack,
Stick with
we've got a
capital
big
Cs.
ridge line over here. I can box them in. I've got a road going in, so I can stage an attack from there. What I will do, we're gonna open up with a marksman. The attack isn't gonna begin. I'm just gonna start getting some scouting data here. That was the guy above the SVD. Alright, cool.
I literally gave you guys one fucking job.
Oh yes, the retard is strong with this one.
And of course, it's the two vehicles we don't want to
high.
Why did you build a bunker in a vehicle?
No, we didn't. Someone got too close and they moved each other.
Well, I can't. Those are scripted. I can't fix that.
Righto, everyone.
Copy.
You're losing your vehicles now.
The best. Let me see. I'm gonna pull the one from the southernmost fob that from the first mission. I don't have any more, and this one might not even have the ammo or refuel. So, GG, I guess. But I can still do repair.
Copy.
I'll spawn a copy of each fix. Stand by. What do I have for him? That was amazing. That was genuinely amazing. I am thoroughly impressed. That bunker was there, so yeah, no, they backed it into the bunker super hard. This is hi, send message.
We have cleared the first two areas, and we are currently building our fob at fob question marker. And from there, depending on how much time, we're not going to push out. We're just going to hold here. We don't have enough time.
This is, yeah, I was going to attack the fob just to keep you guys there. Now I'm going to use the excuse of those explosions to attack your fob. And yeah, just defend until it's built for the next 28 minutes.
Righto, if you could find the culprit that blew it up, kill them first.
I wasn't watching. Alright, let's see.
Boyband has some ideas, but not exactly sure.
We're going to do a BTR. Let's do a Dishka, Recon, Vic to scout.
And whichever squad isn't at the fob, you might want to pull back to the fob. We're going to be attacked now.
Now, some people would argue with me, you know, you shouldn't have told them that they're going to be attacked. But I mean, it would be implied because I'm not just going to have, you know, the rest of the player base sit there for the entire time, you know? Alright, how, from the map POV, how would I want to do this? Let's, have that thing there, that thing there, and then a get out over there, and then a setup right there, and then a seek and destroy order. From this one, let's build this up. This would be same opening here. We're gonna do an M2 car instead. Now you're probably wondering this would be a little too quick for me to do it at the same time. And I don't care. I've got limited time. Ideally, I'd want another hour, but Granite is doing his op today.
Copy, that's what Boyband's hearing.
And I want to get these guys on a little earlier, but I got sidetracked with something IRL. Is the marksman shooting? Yes, he is.
Boyband to ground, we have contacts bearing 330 top of the hill.
330 top of the hill, A-firm.
Bravo's engaging them.
Alright, let's send the lone dude out. Alright, Vics are all heading over. I might send a BMP-1 at them a little later, but... working with what we got. But yeah, no, this has been a pretty easy operation. Ground, this is high. I'm just going to set the TP pole. Actually, no, disregard. Tell me when the FOB's completed, then, excuse me, COP is completed, then I will set up the TP pole over.
Hey, firm.
No, I'm not going to break my script there.
Hurry up, get those walls enclosed in on it.
We can say there's another squad coming from the rear, a little gamey, but I want to test their 360 here, put them under a lot of pressure. Oh yeah, no, because once they actually get eyes on, there's not really a lot of place for them to go. They got some mortars set up, though. And let's see, I'll delete him, because they'll pull away. And then this guy, fuck it, yeah, he's already going in there. Let's have a little bit of pseudo-defense in the offense. So they're heading out. Now, if I want to be a really big dick...
Just make sure there's an entrance for vehicles to get in and out.
Rentals will be on northwest side.
We can set that around. I'd love to use the PKM car, but I think it's still broken with its gun. Let me check real quick. Alright, just might have updated to fix it, and it's still out. Yep. It was working one day, and then it wasn't. You know, they keep calling a BMP. I'm gonna give them a real fucking BMP. It's gonna be a BMP-1 with no autocannon, but... screw it. Because literally, they've called every BTR as a BMP. So I'd have to go under Islamic State here, IFE, BMP-1. It's not gonna do much, but... it'll harass. But yeah, no, autocannon would frickin' annihilate them, and I don't wanna do that to them just yet.
Hello, boy band, if you guys wanna engage the targets to the southwest, everyone. And
I'm just gonna mulligan that.
We have finished building the place.
North.
The walls are finished, we just got to make it look all fancy now.
I bet he's out of ammo. Yeah, no, he's crawling away, so I'll let him crawl away. But again, I like this as an op concept. You know, like, this is probably what I'll focus more on next time. We'll have him go in the heart of enemy territory and just draw out a lot of big boys to shoot at, you know? Now, what I'm going to be curious to see is how they deal with the AGS that's coming around. Got some more squads over there. I'm thinking, let's do, for the sake of time...
Send
it.
I can see infantry squad pushing from the northeast from the closest building there. You can see it.
Yeah, we got a BTR coming in east.
Copy.
Push the weaknesses of the spot. And that AGS has been shot out, so I'm going to pull him back. That should be good. Flamethrower them? I don't have any flamethrowers in TSB main. Yeah, even though I've been spamming a lot of stuff, it hasn't really felt like a big rush, you know? Now at this push, I want them all broken apart. I'm gonna adjust them real quick here. So they're not all going to one certain spot.
Ground forces, don't shoot the UAZ taking to the northwest close to the point where you need it.
Marksmen are engaging. RPG going over on the left. And it's returning fire with machine gun. They've been engaging. Alright, I'm gonna try to pull that guy back. If he didn't just die right there. But yeah, no, this is where the main action was here, so. Yeah, D-Dragon was pretty exposed on that flank right there. This BMP, though, it's gonna adjust its angle. I don't want to get super duper close to this fob, but he's now holding.
Your 113s both have 2 Dishkas in them. I suggest you get them used. We have plenty of gun positions for them to go in.
His turret's out.
How copy?
Alpha copies.
Also, would someone like to explain why there's a BMP right in front of us and no one called it out?
Drive, you idiot! He's about to run out of fuel, but...
Okay, wait him to wipe.
That mortar's out. I mean, I think he's trying to shoot at these guys coming in.
Hold a second, because I was reading that.
So yeah, and pinned by that mortar, but that's gonna let the mortar go in 0. So what I'm gonna do is try to set these guys to double time, get them out of prone. Yeah, Skelly's literally paging up that thing.
There's a very angry BMP off to the northeast I need you guys to kill.
The motherfucker was hit with 2 rockets and still alive.
360 degrees.
Oh yeah, that's because you hit the rear of it twice, which doesn't have anything important.
So let's defend it.
And grenades being thrown.
Out of curiosity, what is this shit falling from the sky? Never mind.
I don't know.
Fire clear rounds.
Why would you ask me? I'm not over there. Yeah, I gave him an actual BMP. They hit it on the rear a few times, which only knocked its fuel out.
Engineer boys, I need you guys to mark a rough layout of the fob on map to make it easier to navigate.
Bravo to ground command on current position. We have guys team to the northeast, that one in the northeast and team that one in the northwest.
And from apparently the south is about to fall, so shift some people that way, southwest.
Copy.
Like one fire team will do.
Copy.
Yeah, I hate that my mouse does that. Here, no, we're pulling back. Here, what would actually be the best route that doesn't expose everyone?
Bravo to ground command, I send the fire team down.
So we might have a third mission in this little campaign.
Hey, we're good over here now. I seem to have gotten most of it.
Copy.
This is Alpha. Do we have any ammo for these Dishkas at all, or is it just the pods in those vehicles and that's it?
The ammo crate, or the ammo Vic I gave them to replace the ones that broke would, but... Why? Why do you stop fucking moving? Go! Stupid fucking AI.
Hi, Command. The base is essentially complete.
Roger, you're still under contact. Call back when you're not under contact anymore, over. God, the AI is so dumb.
I'm sorry, I couldn't say that. So repeat your last.
Stand by, over.
Hey, Fram, standing by.
Have fun at school. God, those days are almost done for myself, personally. One just fired an RPG. It landed short, though. Hey, are you done being a dumbass? No, you're still Medicaine. Okay. That guy's pulled back. Alright. Ground, this is high. Be advised, hostile forces are pulling out of the sector. We are index at this time, over.
A firm.
So yeah, cute little fob they built at the end. Definitely well built. Gunshots all around. Yeah, base is clear. We gotta wrap it up though, because Grant has an op in a little bit, so.
Three no head built.
I also heard that.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so that was that. Yeah, I got nothing. Just you know, make sure you have reinsert plans. If you're gonna go off and do recon, make sure you don't go to like spots where, you know, they're close to the AO that might have patrols on them. Maybe take a buddy with you, but that's all I got. Ground, go ahead.
Well, first off, squad beats, how did you like my style of ground commanding?
Good style.
I mean, literally, it's go here and kill shit. It's not micromanage. You're gonna clear this building with these people kind of bullshit. But generally speaking, everything went really well. I'd like to keep my plans as simple as possible. So the plan was, hey, let's drive there, and when we get shot at, we'll shoot back. That was the plan. So you guys succeeded in said plan. My Jason Gray as recon actually did pretty decent on recon, aside from mis-PIDing BTRs as BMPs. Other than that, he died multiple times. Was funny to listen to. Yeah. We cleared out the first two areas and then proceeded to build the FOB place. That's all I got. Alpha, go.
For the most part, Alpha did good. We had times where comms were a little bit laggy and kind of all over the place, and call-outs could have been a little bit better. Besides that, we did good. The guys kind of did as I told him. The medic kind of stuck with me the entirety of the time when I told him at the beginning to stay with me, which he did good on that. We had a couple situations where the driver having a little bit of trouble navigating, but we eventually got to where we were going. We also couldn't find ammo for the Dishkas that were in the sticks, whatever.
Jason dying like every
Their crew
minute.
served weapons. If they want more ammo, they would have to put the ammo boxes in the vehicles as well.
Bravo.
Put that in feedback.
Well, people ask me to squad lead because we Bravo didn't have a squad lead, so step up. I wasn't even in the same squad as Bravo, but yeah. So next time, guys, if you see empty slot, don't pull a guy from a squad from other squad to squad lead. Just step up. But doesn't matter. So I took the squad lead role. I didn't really read the deeper because I joined a little bit late. But I think we did good. Sorry about my fuck up on the second one, about pushing from the other direction. I didn't understand it because from what I understand, guys was following me, and yeah, probably I didn't go the right way. So sorry. But it for some reason that fucking the split in the force actually worked for some reason. So I got surprised. No, don't know. We managed to pull a lot of forces towards us and killed them on top of the hills and So that went really good. My squad did excellent. They listened to what I said. They didn't complain. You don't need to say sorry to me if you like your first time on doing something like bro. It's fine. I don't like I like you like you just learn from the experience. You don't need to say sorry. Like you just learn from that and improve next time. But in my opinion, my squad really did good. Excellent. I'm impressed, guys. Good job. Charlie or Bill team? Or Ben Boy? Ben Boys.
Boy band, yeah. You guys did good. Only issue is that the moment we stopped, you guys really sort of to dig in and make yourself at home. Like, okay, I understand trying to shield the Vix from RPGs and such, but I felt it was a bit over the top when you guys basically built an enclosure for one. Other than that, you guys are good. Could have been a little bit faster on building the cop, but that's just because I think everything was a bit asked about face. Yeah, had fun. Anyone else?
All right, I guess it's open again. Things like the crew served weapon ammo boxes, please put that in feedback because that's stuff again that I don't know about, but I can always make better for next time and go to Granite Top. But hope you had fun.
Yeah, with the crew served weapons, do I remember correctly that you have to have a box in your inventory or right next to them to reload
You
them?
literally take it and you ace interact with it, and you can load the ammo into it.
But it has to be in your inventory, right?
It has to be in your inventory.
Yep.
Okay, inventory. Yeah, that for some reason didn't work.
Yeah.
In my.
All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Hopefully they'll go put that in feedback. We'll have another stream start in about 40 minutes. It's going to be about a 1-hour operation, and then we'll have the TMTM operation. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operation. We'll be back at the top of the hour. Cheers, and have a good one.